Gee, I'm a tree. Welcome to the first lesson in the logic unit called Truth, Value, and Negation. Today we're going to talk about exactly what logic is, as well as what truth, value, and negation are. So, let's get first started with what exactly logic is. Logic is the study of reasoning. Basically, figuring things out logically means to think about the situations you're given and be able to figure them out. And that's basically what we're doing. We're going to study the logic and basically change your way of thinking so you can learn how to think logical. Now, the first thing we have to talk about before we even begin talking about the different types of reasoning skills is truth value. Now, truth value is a statement that is either true or false. The truth value of a statement is the fact that it is true or false. Another name for truth value is what we call validity. And validity, once again, is true or false. So, for example, Massachusetts as a state is a true statement. New York as a country is a false statement. These, the true and the false, are the validity of these statements. Now, we'll talk about negation. Now, when you think of negation, you should think of the word not. The negative of a statement. It's going to have the opposite truth value, meaning a statement is true, the negation of that statement is going to be false. Now, all you have to do in order to find the negation of a statement is to add the word not, and this is the important part. Now, when you have the not already in the statement, what you can do is add a not, and then you get two nots which cancel each other out. And now finally, when we're talking about symbolism, the symbol for not is what we call this little swiggy. Okay, we'll make it a little bigger for you. Okay, now let's go over some examples. I want you to find the negation and the truth value of the following statements. A dog is an animal. Now, the statement a dog is an animal by itself is true. To find the negation of that statement, all we have to do is add the word not. So therefore, the negation of the statement a dog is an animal is a dog is not an animal. Now, to figure out the validity of that statement, think about it this way. If the original statement a dog is an animal is true, then a dog is not an animal has to be false. Remember, it's always going to be opposite. Now, let's take a look at the last example. A cat is not an animal. Now, if a cat is not an animal, that's not a true statement. So we're going to say that is false. Now, this is where we have that situation I was talking about earlier. We have to find the negation of this statement. So what we can do is we go, a cat is not an animal. Now that's really wordy. I have two different nots here. What happens is you cancel them out, and you could say this statement is a cat is an animal. Now, the statement the cat is an animal is going to be true because the original statement was false. Okay, so I want you to try this one on your own. Find the negation of the statement, I do not like ice cream. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask or leave a comment. Thank you. Have a good day.